2025. If you have money, only if you have money and wealthy. It's a very exclusive event for all people with money, like Trump level money.
Not say that.
Okay, I mean, it's open to all, even if you're poor. Just come.
It's
I'm.
for everyone.
It's for everyone. I'm being told by the organizer that it is for everyone. Everyone. Your presence there is highly appreciated. Yeah. So if you're viewing this later, always feel that you are welcome at all of our events. We have many events beyond Fiesta in America. There's an event almost every month. Come. There's also the People's Ball, where you can show off all of your clothing, custom, and rub shoulders or elbows with all their fellow things. Also, we can complain about the traffic in New York because a lot of these drivers are idiots. Normally, I can't live stream like this because I'm driving. But here on the passenger side, I can show you. These people are merciless. They never will give you a thing. You gotta fight for all your lanes. I learned how to drive from my dad. So far, so good. Zero chatters and zero likes. Let's read from the New York Times. They started the war, Ayatollah says, as Iran fires back. By Farnaz Nasidi, Aaron Baksumin, and Kasim Noman, and Isabel Kirsch. A lot of these Israeli and Islamic names are hard. You gotta practice it. So you gotta support. Father's Day came and went. Tomorrow, next year, is another father. The sacrifice of all fathers is so underrated. Kids these days don't even appreciate it. So let's continue reading. Iran was reeling and and drones. On Friday, after Israel carried out its largest attack ever against Iran, waves of coordinated airstrikes that hit nuclear sites and killed much of the country's military chain of command, along with several nuclear scientists. Now, the top three of all Iranian red light dead, top three of all Iranian nuclear scientists were killed, but I'm sure they have more. Israel's assault early Friday morning and Iran's response immediately raised the prospect of a wider conflict engulfing the Middle East, although Iran's military capabilities and its proxy militias have been weakened by 20 months of Israeli attacks. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel described the assault as a last resort to prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon, which Israel calls an existential threat, and he vowed that many of these attacks would last as many days as it takes. And, so we have the background and the paper, and I'm going to go back to being a driver. See, if I was an abusive power guy, I'd have my gun. And I'm hungry. Nom nom nom. Here I am, right behind like Area 51 or something. See, in my mind, I'm delusional. I think I'm held captive in Area 51, and all these beneficial aliens are like, help me, help me. I'm like, what can I do? Yeah? Tell us all about aliens in New York City. I have no clue, dude. All I know is how to smoke. In America, 2025, we can all excel, but we can all be denied. So it depends on how positive or negative. Darren from the chat has decided to go all the way negative, and he wants to get fired for some reason. Sometimes it might be Brooklyn. Only he knows. Like he reviewed the thing, and then it's just like letting this side loose. So JK is like, when are you live streaming? I missed it. He doesn't have notifications on. If this was 4chan, B is like this guy, didn't submit his email address, and he's always complaining. The one thing he could do is set up a notification. If I was really one of his favorite streamers, he's a liar, and he's practicing all sorts of treachery against me. And it's not paranoia if I'm right. People were tossing stones. Oh, what's stones gonna do? From a great height, from 20 stories up, it could flatten somebody's skull. That's why all the police in LA were like, okay, so they've secured the top floor, and now they're throwing stones down. Those who calculate physics, gravity helps that way, you know. So they won't get tired. It's just all they have to do is push it a little bit, and then calculate trajectory. In fact, they could have a little spring from a car, a leaf spring army, and just calculate the trajectories that way. There's got to be at least one Mexican mechanic, this calculating trebuchets and stuff. So I'd be careful. If they brought hammers, the supports is like, we know this is an ornamental support. We have an infinite supply of rocks. What are they going to do? Use a surface air missile and take out the floor? Come on, guys. You either go from the top or you go to from the bottom and sandwich them. They have escape routes. Okay? Like, let's say here, if somebody from the 20th floor dropped a rock right here, it could either hit me or these pedestrians. So please don't. I'm still here. Okay? With all this, like, anti Trump stuff. If you have people, they're not very discriminate in how they're going to do damage. So far, so good, New York City is not LA. Hell yeah. I'm going to play a thing. And there's two ways to say resume. Hello, chatter. You're just in time to hear me blast this. And I'm gonna peacefully eat my breakfast because it's a message from my nephew. He's very smart.
And hey guys, what is up? What is good? That's Bro here with another Clash Royale video. But first, I want to wish everyone a very happy Chinese New Year. 新年快乐.
新年快乐.
And a very happy and happening 2020. I'm progressing pretty well, and again, our goal here is to see how fast we can get to that magic number of 4,000 trophies so we can do the legendary arenas. So guys, I'm racking up a lot of wins. I'm logging in every day at least once a day. And guys, don't forget to open those chests. Line them up and keep opening them, but please don't lose your gems. If you didn't see one of my last videos, I'm going to put
I'm here in Bootlicker. This is like
below.
A boat logger. Okay, how many boats sank today, boat logger?
One of them was to make sure
5?
you don't waste your gems to speed up just a bit.
Let me check my log. I can't spend all my time licking boots. They're both sinking.
But guys, today I want to talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart that applies to a lot of things in your life, not just Clash Royale, and that topic is about losing. Bruh, starting a new game or a new account is going to be fun at first. We're steamrolling all these new players, but once you hit a certain level where you start meeting good players, you will start to lose, and maybe you'll lose a lot. And maybe you'll get into those long losing streaks. We're not quite there yet, but bruh, when I was playing, that up over 4,200 trophies. So
I can't believe my cousin wrote all this with the age-appropriate thing. He's a better writer, apparently. I don't know. Bruh. He has to do all these reports for his programming.
I know what I am talking about. So guys, I'm here to give you 3 tips on how to deal with losing. I want you guys to keep playing this game because, hey, I love this game and
I ask
know you
permission.
do
It's
too.
my family.
That's why you're here, right?
If you won't
Anyways,
listen
let's
to me at all,
remember when
just
you
like Jesus said, in his parable, you have the law and the prophets. Still didn't work?
losing
Well, then
is
you're going to burn
okay.
in hell.
Okay.
In you
say
go,
it to me
pedo.
again. Losing is okay, guys. When you play hard 3-minute battle with a good player, or hey, it might not.
How did you get on
even
death row in the
maybe
first
your
place,
opponent beats you in
If
like
you're a
1
repeat
minute.
offender, you should be
Shock
used
and
to it.
awe.
6
And
million
you're like,
stints in
"Bruh,
death
what
row means
happened?"
you'll like it.
I want to let you know that hey, it's okay. Losing is okay.
Losing
Guys,
is okay,
if you need to
You're the only way I can
admit
feel like a
and
winner.
Move on. Be calm. Move along.
And he must work out. You get a nice thick butt. And I'm talking about
Tip number 2. Learn from your loss. Why did you lose?
Why did you lose?
Play a battle where
Imagine a
it was
kid.
so close. One more hit and you would have won. Or was the guy just so good that no matter
When you're in a
what you played,
WoW
the
raiding
opponent was
guild,
able to
there's no
counter you?
family. You're
Guys,
either tank,
this
healer,
helps
or
you remember
DPS.
what you did after
If you
a
don't bring the
loss,
tank,
so that
you're
you
not in the
know what
raid.
to do the
If you
next
don't bring the
time
heals,
around.
you're not in the raid.
Losing gives you that valuable experience you need as
If
a
you don't have the
player.
deeps, you're
And
not in the
it
raid.
keeps
That's
you
what I'm going to say to you.
grounded.
And if you're not good at
reminds you
government or
that
political
there
science,
is always
you are
someone
not in
better
charge.
than you. And that applies to any game or sport. Even the best players would lose. Magnus Carlsen, Michael Jordan, Floyd Mayweather. Okay, well, maybe not Floyd, but you get my point, right? And all the things you did wrong.
A lot of times parents write their book reports, and it's just all you have to do is deliver it.
Tip number 3, step away from the game. Guys, losing hurts. Sometimes it helps to step away from the game and play something else. If you're competitive like me, it can be very stressful and emotional to lose a game. We all want to win. Did you lose 2 in a row? That's rough. Losing a lot. Yelling out loud helps for me. Sometimes it does. So guys, if you get frustrated, just walk away from it and come back later. Go play some Fortnite. Go play some Apex Legends. Go play some Pokemon Sword and Shield. Or play some basketball.
Yeah, go outside.
Hang out with your friends. Life is too short to be stressed out. Take it from me. I know what I'm talking about. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. This is Dutch Wrestling. Peace out.
Peace out. Nice outro, right? So, like in the hands of my cousin, one of the greatest cousins I have in all this, he's already situated himself in all sorts of pies. So all I have to do is lose to him because he's better than me at chess. Same thing with my brother. He's better than me at graffiti. I am the family loser. When I know all the winners are doing their job, all I have to do is you got to do better than you did yesterday. Otherwise, Trump will tariff all the Mendez. It's like all Mendez products have to be tariffed. Outside Mendez things are cheaper. We have our own homegrown Mendez here. Like there's at least 3 of them, and there's more every day. So far a successful thing. Now I'm aiming for 14 minutes and 88 seconds holding the power of 0. So far so good. There was an interruption, but it didn't stay. It doesn't count. So that would be at 15:28. After 15:28, I've hit the coveted 14:88 spot. And all chat, wow. Some white girls really know how to walk now. It's like this flumpy and then bloom. When they take steps, they jiggle their butt. So anyway, what was I saying? I got distracted by the white supremacists. Some of them have brown hair, and those are smart ones. 15:28 is the goal. If YouTube doesn't shut down my stream at all, they're apathetic. They don't care. I'm a last priority. Nothing happens. I can act weird all the time, and there is no negative consequence. However, all of you with more power than me is just like big guys. You're walking into a bunch of toddlers. You're going to punt one of them, and I won't. And then they'll come after all the big guys because you're not careful with your size. Okay? Some people want to fight and then do the shoulder thing. I've seen it on Instagram and TikTok. You just show your cauliflower ear, your belt, or your medals, and then they just dance away. And I can dance away, but there's times when I can't dance away. Today I had a great thing. You know, my dad off screen wrote my rewrote my spiel, and basically, you know, I was just practicing reading the New York Times, and we've crossed over. I'm a little over, but all of you go have a nice Trumpy day.